guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome, cross watchers. If you're new to the channel, happy to have you here. I'm going to pull from Soul Helper Oracle to activate the reading. Let's see what message comes through for you today. Yeah, this is your third reading, Gemini. We are now moving in for the month. We're now moving into Sag season. So as of today, the sun is in Sagittarius, actually as of yesterday. So let's see, card number 5, it's time for a change. Perfect. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. Card number 5. Fives in tarot are about change, so even the numerology lines up here for you. Sagittarian season is about change. Yeah, switching up directions, exploration, expansion in new directions. So how auspicious for you. And yeah, it does also, don't put off decisions. Caveat is that Mercury stations retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius on the 25th. So just a couple days from now, and it may make decision making a little bit challenging. So that's the only caveat I have. So if there's anything you've been muddling around with, putting on the back burner, I'd get that taken care of real quick, fast, and in a hurry before the retrograde. All right. So let's jump in. I'll pull the cards, give you my general impressions. We'll get details from the clarifiers as always. And keep in mind it's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may not resonate. It's okay. If it doesn't, I'll get you next time. Energies can always come through reversed. All that means is that while I'm doing a reading for Gemini, you could be here as a cross watcher and the whole spread is your reading. So that's okay. Very common. Probably happens more often than not. Okay. I do offer private readings. The link is always found below. And you just scroll to that and it'll take you to the booking page. Let's see what the overall energy is. Queen of Pentacles. All right, so let's see what the challenge is. Knight of Wands. Wow. So here you are coming through with lots of groundedness, stability, or a need for it. And this is Sagittarian energy and the Knight of Wands. So what's crossing you here is someone coming back around. There may be an in and out flavor to the relationship. Someone that comes in and then goes out and comes back. You know what I'm talking about here, Gemini, or whoever you are watching. The root of the problem is that leaves you feeling very emotionally disconnected, rejected, maybe a little disillusioned in the connection. In the past, 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is a pattern. It's like this cycles in and out. And it's very distressing, anxiety provoking, keeps you up at night. Top of mind right now, it has you shutting down. Walls are starting to go up if they haven't already. Feeling very guarded, especially around your heart chakra. And in the near future, 2 of Pentacles, weighing your the pros and cons. Decision-making process in the near future for sure. Message from Spirit, Page of Cups. Could be some kind of message coming in, something sincere from the heart, maybe a message of love or apology. In the hidden energies of your person, Ace of Swords, there may be a truth that will be revealed, or this person is having some sort of a revelation, an epiphany, something coming to light for them. And in the outcome position, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And that's talking about independence, autonomy, just sort of focused on your own stuff. She is the single person of the tarot, I will say that. And so that could be sort of the mindset you need to get in going forward. So let's see. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a self-care card as well. Yeah, she's the feminine archetype of a life partner. So there's that. and you may want something far more stable and focused on the future than you're getting. But I feel like there's, because of what I'm seeing here with the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, there's an emphasis on a lack of stability and structure. The fours are about, think of the four sides of a square, how foundational that is. And it feels to me like you're needing some structure, you're needing some stability here that you're not getting in this connection. So let's see. Queen of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups. Six of Cups. Page of Pentacles. So what happens when we have the return, the passionate return, past life soulmate? It's almost like we start fresh every time. It's like brand new, or we're starting at square one. Lots of happiness, lots of bliss, feeling like so comfortable with this person, and yet that Page of Pentacles underneath from the bottom of the deck, on some level internally, maybe also feeling a little breadcrumbed. That's where I'm getting the instability from, is like, I'm just getting a little bit. I'm just getting enough to keep me roped in. But it's not enough to feel anchored into the connection. It's not going anywhere. So the love is there. The sense of promise is there, but it doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of keeps looping back to just a little bit. You're getting just a little bit. It's what you get is beautiful. I'm not saying that it isn't, but then it leaves you feeling so disappointed, or disillusioned is probably the better word. Let's see the Four of Cups, root of the problem. Yep, Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles again, Knight of Swords. You're sort of feeling the need to speak up. This is Gemini energy in the Knight of Swords, to kind of like your temper might start to rise here. Four of Cups with the Five of Swords, like I'm getting the crap end of the stick here. This feels like an unfair fight. Starting to shut down, close down, retract, go into some measure of self-protection, feeling like you don't want to give any more to this. And I am feeling temper rising up from that Knight of Swords. Like, let me tell you what's happening here. This doesn't feel good to me. I'm not sure that you've given voice to it yet, but it's rising up. From the bottom of the deck is what you can't see. And by that I mean it's either in your unconscious awareness, like, crap, I'm being breadcrumbed. It's not really running the show yet, but it's an internal reference. Or it's playing out behind the scenes, or it's in the unconscious awareness of your person. So that's what I mean by you can't see it, but it's there. It's something for you to become aware of. In the Nine of Swords in the past, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords. Right, they come and they go, so you're constantly left in a state of, why? What is this? Right? All the worry, all the anxiety, all the fretting, and and they're there and then they're not, and I don't understand. Question mark, says the Page of Swords. And the Nine of Cups, how it feels good, then it doesn't. There is this energy of wish fulfillment one moment, and then they're walking away the next. I thought things felt good. It's almost like I can hear I can hear you processing it. Where did I go wrong? Like you're asking yourself, what happened? Why? This is the why card. I don't understand. Four of Pentacles. the Moon, Ten of Wands, Temperance. So on some level, you're kind of like, I'm just, going with the flow. Just going to go with the flow. That's like what that's kind of like you're managing your nervous system. I'm just going with the flow. But quite consciously, you've got some fears being triggered because you don't really know what's happening. You don't know what's going on. You don't understand it. And so your instinct, as would be anyone's, is to kind of, right, shut down, retract, contract into yourself, and it's weighing on you. It's, the albatross around your neck. It's just too much. And you really need to offload all this energy, but then that's opposed to this inner monologue that's like, nope, it's cool. I'm just going to hang. We're going to wait and see. This is the wait and see card, right? I'm kind of on the fence here. It can go either way, but it is definitely, the pressure is building up. The tension of all of this is rising for you. That sense of, oh, hell no, is starting to kind of get right here. It's almost, and because we are coming up on Mercury, which is the ruling planet of Gemini. So if you're here as the Gemini in any of those placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, it could get a little gnarly because Gemini is not comfortable in Sag. It's too many thoughts being processed at the same time, and it could all fly. So let's see the Two of Pentacles, right? Mercury and a fire sign. Oof. That's why I'm feeling it as temper. King of Pentacles, Two of Swords, right. So in the near future, what you're weighing is this person like a match here? Or are we really a couple here in 3D? Is that ever going to be a thing? And being that you're really not sure what you're dealing with, weighing the pros, the cons, the realities on the ground, knowing you have an important decision to make, because you do not want to cycle back again. The World card is Saturn, the Lord of Karma and the Great Teacher. And it's this, like, I want to get off the ride. That's what I'm feeling right now with the Four of Pentacles, the Moon, the Ten of Wands. I want to get off the ride. And you're kind of like, I'm just going to go with the flow until the ride slows down. And you're in decision-making process here in the near future with Saturn as your guide, which is really good. And then Spirit's talking to you here about this Page of Cups. Wow. All right. So, hey, don't shoot the messenger. Here comes this, in this Knight of Wands, perhaps the next cycle, lest you freak out, may not be a Page of Pentacles. It may not be a breadcrumb situation. It may be a message from the heart delivered by King of Wands coming in saying, I know what I want. And of course I love you. Of course I care. And I'm sorry, right? Sorry I've been so flighty. Sorry I've been so in and out, so undecided. I've made my choice. I choose you. I choose the connection. That's a message from Spirit letting you know what you have to be alert for, what you have to be listening for is the sincerity of the message. Does it ring true? Does it come from certainty? The King of Wands doesn't hesitate. There's no, in it for the minute kind of action. The King of Wands makes grand gestures, but not like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very over the top, right? It's Sagittarian. Sagittarian energy. It's ruled by Jupiter, which is very over the top. Everything is amplified. The King of Wands, Leo, right? No, I'm very purposeful. I lay claim to what I want, and I make sure you know it and that it's sincere. There's a lot of loyalty with that Leonine energy of the King of Wands. There's a lot of beauty in the Knight of Wands, don't get me wrong. It's coming here from motivation and inspiration and passion. But what Spirit's drawing your attention to is the sincerity of the action that's coming towards you, okay? And the message that's coming towards you, and the intention of it all. So be on the lookout for that, because in the hidden energy of this person, we have the Ace of Swords. More Leo. Very interesting. If you're dealing with a Leo or you have Leo in your chart, ding, 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 we have a winner. More Leo with the sun. Okay, so that's just some extra added confirmation for those of you. In a general reading, it's kind of fun to when you go, oh my God, that is, all the bells are ringing for anyone here who's got a Gemini-Leo dynamic going on. Yeah. Whoever this is seeing something very clearly, is overcoming the obstacles to get out of their own freaking way so they can take this leap. It's about their happiness. They're getting out of their own way. Okay? And overcoming whatever it is, whatever shenanigans, whatever this Knight of Wands aspect of their personality, the part of them that really hasn't laid claim to the love you've been offering, to the stability you've been offering, right? To the, hey, you and me together forever the end kind of a thing. They've been circling in and out. They've been getting their needs met and then doing a disappearing act or whatever. It's not that anymore. They're seeing something very different. They're kind of like eyes wide open. Oh my gosh, it's an epiphany. And they're preparing to take this gigantic leap for their happiness. So I'm feeling this person having a major epiphany. We have 3 major arcana and an Ace of Swords. That ace is being gifted to them by Spirit. Wow. Wow. What, like a big 180. And that's why I'm saying Spirit's drawing your attention. There's that Knight of Wands that's been crossing you, right? Leaving you feeling breadcrumbed and like, this in and out behavior has been so disappointing and so nerve-wracking and upsetting that it's shutting you down and pissing you off, okay? And you're right now in decision-making mode about just completely walking away. And Spirit's saying, whoa, whoa, take a pause for the cause and listen for what is going to be said next, and for the tone of the sincerity of the message or the lack thereof. If you're not picking up what they're laying down, fine. But you're about to make an important decision about the seriousness of this King of Pentacles. Is this someone I can count on? And I feel what I'm seeing in the hidden energies of this person is they're kind of like turning on a dime. They are turning on a dime. So let's see in the near future the outcome position. 9 of Pentacles. And it may not even be the near future. Let me self-correct there. It may not be the near future, but it is how things may unfold going forward. Yes, indeed, because the near future is you in this decision-making mode, and then as this person circles back and returns, whenever that happens, this is what we find. We find you a little detached, right? You for you, 9 of Pentacles, single, independent, autonomous. And I like this because it's you in your confidence, you in your element. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, so I'm feeling the little love and passion coming in. There's that Page of Cups Spirit said would come in. And you're listening. You're listening for the messages. You're open to it. You're receiving. You're in the receiving mode. It's coming to you. It's coming in, and let me be clear, the pages are a little less evolved. So it's kind of coming in at ground level. But it's coming in with excitement, like the strike of the matchbook cover, the spark returns, the excitement is there. It's like when you first met. Remember that feeling? It's sweet, it's caring, it's sincere, it's passionate. And there it is, the real deal. And you'll know it, and they'll know it. And it feels like an opportunity to start fresh. And it won't feel like breadcrumbs. You'll listen for it, you'll hear it, you'll know it. Right? These are very different animals. And so I see this journey. I see this journey you've been on, and I see where it's potentially headed. And you are in this decision-making energy in the near future, and that's why Spirit's saying this person's going to cycle back again. And now you know what to listen for. Okay? So if this has spoken to you, that's the storyline. If you're like, yep, that's it. The extended, I'm going into the relationship. So between you and let's just call it your King of Wands. Because the Knight of Wands feels like a behavior. The King of Wands is the person. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Right? You want a King of Pentacles. So let's call it that. King of Pentacles. All right. I feel better about that one. Because you're the Queen. And we're looking at the two of you, your energy and your blocks in this connection. I think I have an idea, but we're going to get a little bit more detailed. Their energy and their blocks. The relationship dynamic, some energy, some cards around that, and then a divine message for the relationship dynamic. And then for the outcome position, what I'm looking at is the opportunity, right? For the outcome you desire, the opportunity to mitigate those blocks. How do we get you unstuck? How do we remove the blocks? So that's what we'll do, and the links to those are below. Please double check that you know what you're clicking on, because the first link is a monthly renewal. The second one is just this extended, and the third one is always the all access pass, kind of works like Netflix. So when you get that one, you got to go to moments.com to log in just like you would to a Netflix account, and you have access to everything, every video that I've ever done. Okay, every extended, and this one, and anyone I will ever do. Okay, so that's the dealio. And before I hit the astrology, if you have enjoyed this, if you've been watching for a while and have yet to do so, please do subscribe below. That is my request. That's our energetic exchange here, and much appreciated. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. Our Knight of Wands that came out twice, that's Sagittarian energy. How appropriate. Page of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Knight of Swords is Gemini. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Moon is Pisces. Temperance is more Sagittarius, the higher octave of Sagittarius, like the spiritual, wisdom aspect. King of Pentacles is Taurus. The World is Saturn, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Lovers is Gemini. King of Wands, Leo. Strength card is Leo. The Fool is the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius. The Sun is the Sun, but rules Leo. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Page of Cups came out twice, so that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And your Oracle, card 5. It's time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. Which is interesting, since you have this near future decisions, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Spirit's sort of letting you know this person's cycling back through. So be sure to listen for their sincerity. I don't know. Mercury, I would say Mercury retrogrades in 3 days. If you haven't made your decision yet, you might just want to stick a pin in it on this connection if this person hasn't cycled back yet. Yeah. That would be my input. Just because this retrograde in Sag could be dicey and you could be making an impulsive decision with too much going on. Yeah, too much input, too much confusion. That's my 2 cents. Okay, I'm headed to the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.